You got what you wanted. The promotion, the degree, the relationship, the money, the thing you spent years chasing, the goal you pinned on your wall, the achievement everyone said would make you happy. You got it. And then the morning came. You woke up, the sun rose, the world kept spinning, and you felt nothing. Or worse than nothing, a hollow ache in your chest you can't name. A quiet question you're afraid to ask out loud. Is this it? I worked so hard for this. Why don't I feel any different? And then comes the guilt. Because you should be grateful. You should be celebrating. Other people would kill for what you have. What right do you have to feel empty? None of this is your fault, and you are not broken. The Buddha diagnosed this exact feeling 2,500 years ago. He gave it a name. He explained why it happens. And he offered a way out that has nothing to do with giving up your ambitions, and everything to do with understanding your mind. Tonight, let's talk about why success feels empty and what to do about it. The Buddha was not speaking to monks in a forest when he discovered this truth. He was speaking to himself. Before he became the Buddha, he was Siddhartha, a prince who had everything: wealth, power, pleasure, a palace built to shield him from pain. If anyone should have been happy, it was him. But he wasn't. He walked out of the palace and encountered suffering for the first time: sickness, old age, death. And he realized that all the pleasures of his life had not protected him from a single moment of real human pain. The Buddha's diagnosis was simple and devastating. The cause of suffering, he said, is tanha, craving. Not just the craving for pleasure, but the craving for anything to be different than it is. The craving for the next achievement, the next milestone, the next moment when you will finally arrive and feel complete. And here is the trap. You achieve the thing. You arrive at the milestone. And for a brief moment, minutes, hours, maybe a day, the craving stops. You feel peace, not because the achievement gave you peace, but because the craving paused. Then the mind does what the mind does. It finds a new thing to crave, a new gap between who you are and who you think you should be. And the emptiness returns. The peace you felt was never in the achievement. It was in the absence of craving. And the Buddha's radical insight was this: you don't need to achieve anything to experience that peace. You just need to understand the mechanism. This is why some of the most successful people on earth are also the most miserable. Not because success is bad, but because success without understanding the mind is like filling a bucket with a hole in the bottom. No matter how much you pour in, it never stays full. The hole is tanha, the craving that never ends, the voice that says, yes, but what's next? Yes, but is this enough? Yes, but what about them? They have more than you. The Buddha called this the hunger of the hungry ghost, a being with a huge empty belly and a tiny mouth, always eating, never full. It's an image from ancient mythology, but it describes the modern condition perfectly. Scroll, eat, buy, achieve. Never enough, never full. So, what is the solution? It is not to stop achieving. The Buddha did not teach passivity. He taught understanding. The understanding that peace is not found in the next achievement. Peace is found in the space between achievements. In the present moment, in the breath, in the recognition that you are already whole. Not because of what you've done, but because of what you are. Here is something you can try tonight. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and ask yourself, what am
What
I
am I
chasing
truly
right
chasing?
now? What achievement do I believe will finally make me feel okay? Now, ask yourself a harder question. What was the last thing I achieved that I thought would make me happy? Did it? Let the answer be whatever it is. Don't judge it. Just notice it. This is not an exercise to make you stop wanting things. It's an exercise to help you see the pattern of reaching, the pattern of arriving, the pattern of the goalpost moving. Because once you see the pattern, you can begin to step outside it, not by giving up, but by waking up. The Buddha said, "Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without." That does not mean don't work, don't build, don't create. It means don't outsource your peace to a future achievement that may never come, or that may come and leave you empty anyway. Build, achieve, succeed. But do it from a place of already being enough, not from a place of desperately trying to become enough. Because you already are. So tonight, if you achieved something and felt nothing, you are not ungrateful, you are not broken. You are a human being experiencing the oldest pattern in the book, the pattern the Buddha saw, the pattern we all fall into. The emptiness is not a sign that you're on the wrong path.